We've been lied to about what a genius looks like. We're taught to picture a person in a lab coat with quiet confidence and a perfectly organized life, but the truth is much more chaotic. Real intelligence doesn't usually look like a straight answer. It looks like restlessness, daydreaming, and a mind that won't stop asking, but why? Have you ever been called scattered, too sensitive, or unfocused? Have you ever felt like a fraud even when you succeed? What if those weren't flaws at all? What if your brain is hiding a level of intelligence that most people, and maybe even you, have never recognized? Let's talk about the habits that get you weird looks. Do you talk to yourself out loud? Science says you aren't crazy, you're optimizing. Research shows self-directed speech helps you process information faster and make better decisions. You aren't just talking. You're using language as a tool for cognitive self-regulation. Why does your brain only wake up when the world goes to sleep? It's not a lifestyle choice. It's neurological. Evolutionary psychology suggests the ability to override your circadian rhythm, for abstract thinking is a marker of higher general intelligence. While others dream, your prefrontal cortex is finally free from daytime noise to generate its best ideas. To some, it's just a background noise. To you, a ticking clock or a buzzing light feels like an assault. This is enhanced sensory processing. Our brain lacks the filters that average minds have, absorbing significantly more data from the environment. You aren't being difficult. Your nervous system is simply operating under a heavier processing load than everyone else. Here is the great irony. The smarter you are, the more you doubt your abilities. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. Because you understand the full complexity of a topic, you are painfully aware of everything you don't know yet. The most qualified person in the room is often the one most convinced they shouldn't be there. This is divergent thinking, the ability to see a pattern in biology and immediately map it onto architecture or music. You don't move toward one answer. You generate 5, then 5 more for each of those. You think in metaphors and images, much like Einstein, who used visual imagination rather than math to solve relativity. Is your desk a disaster? Do you procrastinate until the final hour? Psychologists call this active procrastination. Your brain refuses to waste its processing power on busy work that isn't meaningful. It waits for the pressure, the high-stakes challenge, to finally engage its full intelligence. High IQ isn't just cold logic, it's emotional intensity. With a highly active mirror neuron system, you don't just see someone's pain, you feel it in your chest. You even feel a strange sense of grief for an idea that never gets explored, because your brain registers potential as something real. Real intelligence isn't about having all the answers. It's about never running out of questions. If you've spent your life feeling like too much, remember this. Your brain wasn't built for a world of simple answers. It was built to understand the beautiful, complicated experience of being human.